Hey guys, welcome back, Pisces. You guys are the last sign of this series. So, oh, my phone's a little crooked. It's alright. You guys are fine. Anyway, okay. Pisces, your next blessing. Are you guys thriving? That's awesome. I know a couple Pisces and I know they're not thriving, so I know they're having a hard time. Especially one of my friends. Anyway, I know they're going through. I know a few Pisces and I know they're going through it. Alright, Pisces, your next blessing coming in. Don't mind that I'm sideways, just kind of like tilt me. If you guys understand, the last 2 days I've had, and mind you, all me, I did it to myself. I'm the fucking problem. But it still doesn't take away that it's been a rough couple of days. So, a tilt to the camera means nothing to me. Alright, Pisces, your next blessing coming in. Community. Some of you guys could be in a what is it? An initial, a letter, LGBTQ community. But no, I feel like this is a community that you're going to find that is going to bring in a different kind of feeling to you. I feel like these people are going to be helpful. You know, like when they say like it takes a village, and usually like if you're in a specific kind of if you're a specific kind of nationality, it really, you do have a village. I didn't have that experience, but you know, I've seen it. But for the most part, you don't have a village, right? You don't even have people that are able to help you, or you know, they're just not. They do what they can, right? I feel like you guys are coming into your village, village people. I don't know why I heard that. I'm telling you, I feel like I'm talking to a group that might be LGBTQ. I think that's still the same. I don't know. So anyway, even if you're not, like, you are still coming into a group of people that are gonna be understanding of what you're going through, and they're going to almost bring, like, it's almost gonna be like a potluck of your life, where they're going to bring in new things that you're needing, like, help with. Maybe some of you guys are really fucking bored and you guys just need like stimulation, right? I was gonna say stimulation. Why am I like double entendreing myself in my mind? Like, I'm not even doing double entendre. It's like my mind is speaking while I'm speaking, and it's throwing me off a little bit, right? With forgiveness and then leadership. You guys got 3. Success. I feel like you guys are very, very focused right now on something specific. And you guys are focused on, you guys are just very focused. It could be success, or it could be success in something specific. It could be this new community, whatever it is. There is forgiveness coming in. I feel like, you know, it's interesting. I'm not actually getting anything on this card. Like, I see the card, it says forgiveness, but I'm not actually getting a message from this card. So I'm not sure if maybe it's like just a layer of forgiveness, of letting things go, of yeah, I'm not getting shit off this card. What the hell? We'll come back to that, because I'm honestly not getting anything. But it does feel like you are stepping into leadership. Okay. For some of you guys could have had a group of people that you thought were on your side, and you guys might have like jilted something else, like a different group, or I'm feeling a little bit what's that feeling? Out of body? I don't feel like I'm in my body. My body even feels very light. I feel no pain, which is very weird. It's kind of weird. It's showing like three different seasons. So it feels like you went through, you made a decision about something in your life, and it feels like it's been almost 3 seasons since you made that decision. And so now that spring is coming up. Did we start spring already? I don't believe so, right? Yeah, I think are we in spring now? Let me just see. Because we have fall. No, this kind of looks like summer, right? Like July, June, July, August, and then this looks like the months before winter, and then we have winter here, right? Which technically, I believe, aren't we still in winter? Did we already start spring? No. Yeah, no. Hey Siri, when does spring start in the United States? Oh yeah, it started in March 20. We're well into fucking... Okay, anyway. So I feel like this is something that's going to happen now because it's before summer, right? I do feel like there was seasons that have passed here. So I'm seeing like cycles that you've gone through, right? There was a community here where I feel like you were going through a transformation with butterflies here, and then I feel like you went through like a forgiving stage, and then I'm seeing that you started to take leadership starting up in December of certain things in your life, certain patterns. And for you, again, I think I'm getting like groups or just people around you. Okay, let's start going deeper because yeah, these messages, these cards are talking to me differently. All right, let's clarify community. So it could be that yeah, Page of Coins. This could be a new community. This could even be a new idea. This could be a community that you're starting. But this could be something that you're starting off new. This could be this could even be a community of like your peers. You could be starting a project, a new project. And so this is going to be more of a community. Yes, you are leadership. You are taking leadership. I feel like you're taking leadership in a certain role. But I feel like everybody here included, that's going to be included in whatever this community is, it's not going to feel like it's boss and employee. This is going to feel more like you're working together as a team, right? But even when you have a team, there is still one person that kind of takes the lead when there's a leader, something that has to be, you know, like decisions, a final decision, right? It's almost like there's one person that breaks the tie when there's decisions that need to be made. So I am seeing you being the leader, but I do feel like it's like you're the leader because it's almost like you're starting this group, or if you guys are just coming together, it's almost like you're going to take leadership of this group, right? It's almost like you're going to be the leadership. It feels like this is something that you've been waiting for. This is something that you've actually been hoping for. I'm not getting the Magician, but I do feel the Magician. It's almost like you've been trying to manifest this. With the Knight of Swords, this is something new. With the Moon, oh my goodness. and the sun. This is gonna make you very happy. And then it's giving sun and moon energy. I feel like you guys have been planning this, and you guys have been like up at night. I'm seeing you guys like either you've been planning this, or you've been daydreaming, or like you know when you like pre-plan and you're planning everything in your head, and you're like kind of deciding what you want to do, and you're kind of like setting everything up in your mind, and then it's like then you put like pen to paper and you start to kind of set everything up the way you want. That's kind of what it seems like, right? But this is something that you're going to be learning. This is something that is going to be brand new for you. There's a lot of okay, so there's like pentacle, wand, and it just feels like there's a lot of thinking. There's a lot of thinking. And yes, there's a pentacle here, but the pentacle is more like to me, it gives it like you're thinking, but you're trying to figure out how to ground this into the ground, right? This could be like something new that you're trying to figure out how to get the funding for it, or how to give the funding for it, or how to like set up for, or how money, right? With the thinking and the money, and like when you do a new business, I did when I started like my little business that I'm doing here now. I honestly, I thought of something and I threw everything together. I did not put any thought into it. It was like, oh, I want to make this. And then like little by little, when I started making my oils, I did them for me, mainly because I had no help when I was going through my healing, when I was going through my dark night of the soul. I had no one to talk to. I hadn't even started watching tarot. And so I started to make my own oils because I was like, I need help and I don't know how else to do it. And at that point, I was starting to have my past life remembrances, where I've been a witch in several of them. So I remember the good, but even the bad. Like I was remembering everything. I was like, oh shit. But I focused on like this lifetime, just like using like witchcraft and like energy work to just heal and help people heal, right? Yeah, with the moon, I feel like you haven't told, if anyone at all, almost no one. This is something that you haven't really shared. This is something that's like going to be a surprise for you guys. So this could be actually somebody that's doing this and is coming in to offer you this. This could be reversed, right? So either you're doing this and you're going to be starting a business and you're going to start your like little community, your own community, or this is somebody that's coming in and this is going to make you so happy. This is the sun. Like this is the happiest card in the deck, right? Yeah. And with forgiveness, I do feel like there might be people you might be bringing in, and you're going to have, there's going to be a need to forgive. And if it's not anybody that you know, maybe you have a hard time trusting, and you're going to have to like release things that have happened in the past when you've wanted to work together with people and you got stabbed in the back. Because I could tell you the amount of times that I got stabbed in the back by people that I shouldn't have trusted, right? But am I never gonna trust again? No. It just means that we now know what to look for. We now can read the energy. This is the whole reason of healing, so that we learn our lessons and we don't dig our heels into a situation that you blatantly see is like not for you, right? Okay, let's clarify leadership. The Queen of Swords. Yeah. So this card is at the bottom of the deck. You have the Six of Wands, victory. Victory. With the Seven of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, okay. So I feel like you're going to have victory over the Queen of Swords. I do feel like this is putting you... I'm getting two storylines here. Some of you guys were dealing with the Queen of Swords, and this is going to give you victory of... And this could be the Queen of Swords of another group. This doesn't even have to be a group, right? This could be like... When you're dealing with someone else, when you're dating someone else, it does feel like you have another community, right? Because you deal with their family, you deal with their friends, you deal with all these other people, and that can turn into a community. So if you were dating somebody else that was more of a Queen of Swords, that was somebody that was very cutting, somebody that was very cold, very calculated, very manipulative, if you're getting victory over that, and then with the Seven of Cups in reverse, you no longer have options. You know exactly what you want, and I feel like you want the Queen of Cups, which that's a motherly energy. Like she has this huge ass cup that's overfilling with water and emotion, right? And then the World in reverse, it says something that's already had a cycle closed out. With the Knight of Wands, your passion is very strong with this. If it isn't that storyline, I'm getting that you guys are very much in your Queen of Energy right now. And even if you're masculine, it doesn't matter. You guys are very much in your Queen of Energy where you're like, I'm not letting anybody get to anything that I'm trying to fucking create right now. I don't give a shit. If they're not here to help, if they're not here, I'm going to do what I want, who I want, with whom I want, whenever the fuck I want. I'm going to be happy, and I don't give a shit about anybody else's opinion. And I feel like the Queen of Swords is like the strict mother. She's the queen. Like you would think, oh, the king is scary. No, the queen is fucking scary. Okay, the queen is scary because she, remember, the man is the head and the wife is the neck. So the queen will say, look, turn your head and put your ire onto that fucking person, because that person's an asshole. And the king, yes, he's like, all right, off with this. But the queen is like, look over there, look, right? The queen is always underestimated because she's the queen. She has the baby. She doesn't do shit. No, she sees everything. Everything. And then who does the king go to get advice from? The queen. The queen. Right? And again, this doesn't mean that there is another Queen of Swords. It doesn't have to be. It could be that you are in your Queen of Swords and you're being very strict right now with who you allow in your life, with who you're gonna allow to fuck with you, and you're getting victory because of this, because you're setting high boundaries, right? And with the Seven of Cups in reverse, again, you don't have any more options. You know exactly what you want, and you're going to start doing what you love, right? If this has nothing to do with another person. If it does have to do with another person, I do feel like there's two people here, and you want victory over the Queen of Swords, okay? And again, this was with the World in reverse. It does feel like this was a closed out chapter. But yeah, you're getting victory here, and I feel like this is a great fucking opportunity, whatever this is, and this is your community of people, right? Let's clarify. Oh shit. All right. Winding road. Yeah, you might have taken the long way, or this might take a little bit longer, because I feel like you're exploring. You're doing self-discovery. You're learning as you're growing with something else, right? They're asking you to be patient, to be flexible, to use tact. You are still growing personally, but this is adventure, right? You're going on an adventure. With the White Wolf, clarifying forgiveness, you have your confidence is starting to grow again, right? And you are getting guidance. And white wolves, I see white wolves as ancestors, right? So you are being guided by your ancestors and your inner knowing, right? It's telling you to believe in your power, and bringing in freedom for you. Clarifying leadership. Yeah, you're gonna have victory, and then success is at the bottom. So there really isn't, like, yeah, the bridge, communication, uniting, connecting, integrating, collaborating. What did I say? There's gonna be harmony here, and there's gonna be compromise. That's what I was getting. It was almost like there is a leader, but really everybody's voices are gonna be heard in whatever the situation here. And there's going to be overcoming of barriers, right? With magnet, longing, desire, gravity, magnetic. This is something that you're really going to love. I'm telling you, the sun is like hell yes. It's not even yes, it's hell yes, right? And then you have seduction, yearning, and then field of influence. Yeah, this is somebody that's gonna, or something that's gonna influence you, but in a good way. Like I said, like this isn't gonna be, and then ball and chain at the bottom. It does feel like if you were dealing with the queen. Oh, and then whip. Look at this shit. And illumination, seeing the truth about, you guys might have been married and getting divorced, about forced action, about driven, about painful, ball and chain. Like think about ball and chain, right? Restrictions, addictions, heavy burdens, baggage, codependency, trap, difficult relationship. Yeah, you guys are getting victory, I feel like, over a Queen of Swords. Okay, and I feel like because you guys are taking leadership here and you guys are coming into a new community, and this queen is not going to be like, oh, I don't like that person, like go take them out. This queen is admirable. This is somebody who's humble, but not stupid. She knows, she even knows when people are like, oh yeah, king and this and this and that. No, don't trust him. Regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Yeah, that's where the forgiveness is coming, right? There could be something that happened in the past that you're having to, you can't change the past. It's now, right? You can only do, you can only make changes now, right? And then with adversity, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn, and then love. Yep. All right, Pisces, I love you guys so much. I hope this helped, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.